Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking Pink Drink, testing it here at Baba Basibo, whatever the fuck it's called, for Radial vs. the World testing for Lights Out. Our goal probably is low 390s, very high 380s. We're going to need to be getting down to the 370s to be competitive at Radial vs. the World, even at least try to. So yeah, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, but we might, if we can't reach that goal today, we might have to be sourcing a fiberglass body for one of these cars, or taking the stuff that we have currently and putting it into a fiberglass car. It's very hard to get into the 360s with a steel body car. Tom Slavens did it at one point, but that was a long time ago when rules were different and turbo cars were actually fair. Now we're stuck with what we have, and we need to get back into the low threes, or at least try to, with what we have. So, unfortunately, we're going to be trying our best to crack off a decent pass and see what will hook here and what doesn't. This track should be prepped mostly what the other one should be at Lights Out. So, let's get into some testing. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys some footage of the car, get you guys caught up on everything that has happened. So, yeah. Alright guys, so to get you guys caught up on everything, we have a new transcooler on board with us. It's called a Cool It transcooler. It's worked fucking phenomenal for the Liberty that's in this car. It gets very hot. We have to hot lap the car over and over and over, especially in the later rounds of Radial vs. the World. So, it's pretty much, you get back, 15 minutes later, you're already making another pass. So, this is very essential if you want to go fast with a very expensive transmission and you do not want it to get hot. We have the tire covers. They're not really essential. It's just we want to keep our tire pressure the same. Obviously, it's a hot day out right now. It just rained, so it's a little bit humid. Other than that, we have a new fuel cell. That's back there. Just normal shit. The Noonan we have, it's got new heads. It's got new valve train in it, and it's got new pistons. Other than that, we have the return for the fuel up front. The new precision turbos we have, they're working flawlessly. Everything on this motor right now is working as it should. There should be no hiccups. I already did make a pass, a shakedown pass. It went a 4.0, 4.01, 4.02, something around those lines, and it wasn't really as turned up as it normally is, so the car should crack a 390 off pretty decent. Other than that, the steering wheel that's in the car, LJRC steering wheel, thank you to Ashton. He painted the wheel and everything and got it set up, if you know what I mean. The pedals in the car I had to make, all custom fabrication. The seat is sourced from JD. The cage is all the way canker. He fabbed this cage up in well under a weekend, and it was a very quick cage that he did, and it turned out very awesome. The rear end in this car, quick performance rear end. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm still deciding if I want to run bars for testing in this car, or if I don't. A lot of people say, well, you don't run bars in Radial vs. the World. Yeah, I know that, but in testing, a lot of these cars take flight, and I have a feeling that if I push this car and push it and push it and push it, it's going to push back and literally take flight. So I don't want to take that chance and just have it hit the bar, or have it as simulated as possible with no bars. I'm still figuring that out. Simpson parachutes, of course. Yeah. Hopefully, we should be cracking into the high mid-threes. Why say low? Because it's a lower-end time for threes, but to be going threes, it's insane. Other than that, I gotta get the car all put back together, get the front clip on it, get everything ready to go, get my suit on, and I should be ready to go. So, yeah. Alright guys, we're heading up to the line right now. Testing should be underway here in about 2 or 3 minutes. Other than that, I got the car turned up. Car is nice and cool after the shakedown. It's about an hour and a half after the shakedown. It's starting to get dark, starting to get nice and cool, so the car should go, my guess would be a 394. Would be my guess for this tune-up. I haven't hit left lane yet, so let's see. Alright. That was fucking close. Holy fuck. It was on the pass that I wanted it to go, but it just, I wasn't straight enough, and it just barely grazed the wall. Holy fuck, that could have been really bad. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, let's get the car back to the pits. Let's get it cooled down. I'm gonna go over everything, make sure nothing was messed up. Nothing got messed up. It doesn't seem like it other than a ginormous scratch on the side, which is fucking insane considering. Wow. That's, yeah. I'm gonna get the car pushed back to the pits now. Holy fuck. Alright, well, wow. Car is back after that pass, and it's got the scrape down the side, and it's got a little scrape down the quarter. I came very close to just completely blowing the front of the car away. That was really scary. I'm really surprised, really, that it scratched carbon like that and just didn't rip it or melt it, considering it was scraping. It just peeled the paint off a little bit, which is, wow. I'm gonna have to get in contact with Mouse and get the car painted before lights out. So, other than that, though, everything seems to be okay. Nothing seems to be out of ordinary, other than it just got loose a little bit, and I stayed in it, and it just got to the wall. So I think we're actually gonna wait until the morning. I got heebie-jeebies testing at night. We'll wait until the morning. Once it's morning, we'll get 2 more hits off, try to crack it to the low 3s, wait, a little bit, get it a little hotter. I thought cold would be better, but obviously that just didn't want to work. I'm guessing because the track is just nice and greasy and cold, so dew probably came down, and yeah. It did crack off, I believe, a 401 again, and that was getting into the wall, so a 4 is not horrible at all, especially for this thing getting into the wall. It was on its path that I needed it to be. It was just my bad that the car didn't go into the 3s. So we will wait until the morning. Like I said, once we're in the morning, we will aim for the 390 mark. Alright guys, just fucking woke up, got the driver's suit on, got all cleaned up, got the car ready to go from last night. Unfortunately, scratch is still there from when I woke up. So, gonna have to make a call to Mouse, get that looked up, or looked over. It's a little bit worse than I thought. It's got a little bit of a dent. I don't know, it's a little bit cracked here and there, but it should hold up fine. Put a little bit of tape on the inside of it, so it should hold up a little bit better than normal. So, time to get in the car, get the helmet on, get the gloves, everything tightened down, my net up, everything. We should be able to go down the road. So, alright guys, so end of line right now. Fortunately, nobody's here, so we should 100% just be able to take our time, get the car ready to rumble, and then yeah, I am going to make a hit again in the left lane to see what it does. So, yeah, 380s is the goal. Alright guys, back in the car up right now. Everything should be ready to go. And then yeah, I gotta make sure the draggy's on when we get backed up in here. Alright guys, wish me luck. Alright guys, as you guys can tell, I made a phenomenal pass. At the end, the camera cut out a little bit quick, but The car shut down really easy. I didn't even have to pull the chutes. It was nice, just glide to the end. Car went straight as an arrow. And yeah, as you can see, we just popped off a 395 at, I think, what I saw was 220. I dumped a lot of it at the back half because the car's 60 footing nice, but it's just not... I can't keep up with those Pro Charge cars and those, screw blower cars if I can't attempt to back half them. So, it's 3.5 seconds those cars go, so I have to really be on my game if I'm attempting to do a back half ordeal, and I have to work on my 60 foot a little bit more. So, I'll get the car pushed down at the end, and then we'll see what we can do. We'll do one more hit, and then yeah, that's the video. All right, guys, just got the car cooled down. Heading right back up. Do the last hit. I'm gonna do it in the right lane this time, just for shits and giggles. Maybe I can possibly crack off a 380. That was hopefully the plan. So, I dumped a little bit more in it, so we'll see this time if I can crack off a 380. If I can't, perfectly okay with 390s. I have to just, next time I come out here, do a little bit more adjustments, and then we'll see if we can pop off a 380, hopefully even a 370, but that's getting ahead of ourselves, so. Alright guys, so a little bit better as a 394. Car didn't hook as much as I needed it to get down the road, so I think that's what our next move is. Gonna get new tires for the car, probably get a different rim, something along those lines, try to get the car to hook up a little bit better. We'll figure out something along the way, but obviously for the first time this car's been back in over 2 months, a 394 is absolutely insane for this car's 4th pass. So yeah, I'm gonna get the car loaded on the trailer, and yeah, we'll head on home.